Excellence. Is it measured in likes, bottom lines, or the impact we make around us? The things we build, the students we inspire, the care we give.
Baby girl.
At CQ University, we recognise all kinds of excellence. We combine contemporary courses with more choices and real support to empower you to create the success that means more to you. Be with CQU.
I'm Dral Yai, a proud Aboriginal man and former Origin great 172. FOGS was established in 1997 by Dick Tosser-Turner and Alan Graham to honour the legacy and contributions of Queensland State of Origin players. FOGS isn't just about celebrating past glories, it's dedicated to making a difference in the community. From supporting grassroots and elite rugby league to fundraising charities that are near and dear to our members' hearts. Through the connections of our Queensland Maroons, we hope to shape a brighter future for all.
Welcome to Durumble Country, where tradition, talent and community collide. At the heart of it all, rugby league, a game that unites city and bush, past and future. This is the CQ University Confraternity Carnival. Here we play with heart, faith and the spirit of confraternity. Proudly hosted by the Cathedral College, where the spirit is alive.
You might not see them at first, but they're there. Threads. It is the connection we feel when wearing the blue and gold. We're more than just borders. We're brothers, bound by the values of presence, simplicity, family spirit and love of work. These are the threads that connect us, past, present and future. And when our time here ends, those threads don't break. They travel with us in the choices we make, the friendships we keep, and the faith we carry forward. We're stitched into something greater, because at Marist College Ashgrove, every thread matters.
Yeah. I just can't. Yeah, they have got numbers. Yep.
Oh. Thanks, Dave. Ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. We're about to get underway here. This is the 11 o'clock game between Assumption College and Villanova College. Hooter has sounded and we're underway. John Buchanan joins me in commentary. A good win for Villanova on this ground yesterday, albeit a slowish start. How'd they go with the other game yesterday, JB?
Yeah, it started a lot better in the second game. I think they were up about 16-0 and then, yeah, tight finish, but they got away with it. I think it was about 22-12 in the end.
So, how are they sitting in the pool?
Yeah, I think they're on top at the moment, okay. But yeah, this game might depend sort of where they end up.
All right, so I actually mentioned the number 7 before you came on air. So,
Okay.
Yeah, certainly came into his own yesterday here on field number 1 and sort of steered the boys around. From Villanova at Cooperoo, quite nice. The Assumption College at the back here. That's a bit of a knock on. That'll be play on. Still play on. Almost still trying. Just has to get up and he slammed. Does the Gronk spike. Any idea who that was? Looks like a red-headed lock forward,
Yeah,
maybe.
I think it's Rocco Tanks who scored that try.
Number 18.
Yep, that's him.
So you never dead that footy, is it?
Look, you don't realise how windy it is here till you actually get up on this stand, to be honest. On ground level, it doesn't feel like that, but obviously those kicks are hard to take, and yeah, that one was a handful for the fullback.
So conversion will be right in front. Conversion successful. Riley Ferrugio is the referee. I reckon there'll be a lot of, you look at a big red-headed referee, you're going to behave yourself, aren't you, JB?
Yeah.
Ferocious looking anything with red hair.
Most footy teams need
Yeah.
at least one mad one in their team, and
We've seen it all carnival at the moment. And for Villanova, they thought the ball might go towards one of those redheads in the second. Here it comes.
oh, that's the big fella there just overstepped the line before the ball was kicked.
Well, that's not the first time we've seen a penalty for a restart. The player's been in front of the kick, and that's we call them coach killers. It's probably might be in the top 5, that one. So now Villa with a breeze at their back. Something we didn't have yesterday was obviously the sun factor as well, JB. So
It's a beautiful day here in Rocky. It's still a little chilly, but it's a lot better than yesterday.
Well, I'm just saying for fullbacks and the like, swirling conditions plus
Yeah.
the sun. I haven't seen it actually yet. Haven't seen any attempt at 40-20s. Anybody at the moment. Angus Meredith with the first carry. Dummy half is Hudson Bishop. Buchanan finds a ball carrying, and that's a good run. Jet Tupu. Jet Tupu still stands on his feet. Good quick play the ball here. So Assumption College are on their heels at the moment. They got numbers to the left. Underball back into the field of play here. This is a good carry. Defence is strong there from Assumption and needs to be. They're 5 metres short now, Villa. Villanova will get up and play. They've got numbers to the right-hand side. With Buchanan reaches high to grab that ball. Halves combining. Here's a chance. Lovely try. Scored in the corner there. He's got it down. The referee's going to award the try. And I think Sean Kelly scored a double, I think, yesterday, JB, here, but he's got one here now.
Yeah, he scored a few in the second game as well. He's a try-scoring machine, Sean Kelly. That's good work from Villanova boys there. Great carry from Jet Tupu, which got him a nice fast play of the ball and then moved to the edges to get a really good result.
What's it with wingers don't dive in corners anymore? They just fly through the air and plant it down that way. I don't seem to be watching too many circuses. I don't know. Nobody dives in the corner, Kerry Bowstead style anymore. Nobody knows who I'm talking about, of course.
Yeah,
you probably don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I do. I remember him. Yeah, I think they kicked the first goal, so I think it's 10-0 at the moment. Kick to come.
Well, he's going to try and convert his own try here, Kelly. And he's sent it out to the left. Bend it back in. That breeze. He's gone. No, didn't listen to his caddy. So that score remains 8-0. Did he convert the first try?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so it should be 10-0, correct.
Should be 10-0.
That's right. Assumption College, not much footy at present.
Well, they haven't touched the ball yet, to be fair. They just need to get a good kick away here and defend a set and get their hands on the ball.
Stay behind the kicker this time. There you go. That's always a good start. Buchanan will take that one, not swirling conditions, and throw one of the big boys to the line there. That's a good carry. fearless defender there, got in the way of that. Metres up the middle. There's a penalty. Great carry there from Jet Tupu. He liked what he did earlier, had another good carry there, and market defence wasn't on point for Assumption. So, again, we'll talk about discipline. Keep giving penalties away, you don't get an opportunity with the footy.
Yeah, that was smart work from Huddy Bishop out of dummy half. I think the referee called one of the Assumption players offside, and Huddy just went straight at him. And I don't understand this. I've seen it yesterday a million times. Like,
Don't worry.
they tap the ball and they always pulling it back. Like, he's only got to go up a metre. It's a disadvantage to the attacking team if he doesn't want to go forward.
Well, I can guarantee you they're on it for both sides, but yeah, it just sort of slows the play of the ball. And we see it at cup level as well. Referees want the ball played on the mark. Doesn't matter at origin level. But good movement to the left here for Villa College. Assumption have to come across and cover defence. They do so. There's a big back line.
That was
Top
great.
of screen to the bottom from, yep.
Great hands from Ollie Kotzer there. Pass was out in front, and with the wind, he did a really good job to take it.
Hudson Bishop tries to promote the footy, and then the process knocks it on. Buchanan questions that, but it's not going to change his mind, and that will be a scrum. So Assumption College will finally have some footy. Just need to get to their kick. Yeah, they're going to the breeze, but it'd be nice to get to that opportunity to kick on the last. At the moment, they haven't had that yet. Centre of the field, so it's almost a 4-3 formation from attack and defence. Quite a few times you see them go to the blind side, but this time they go to the numbers. I just love it. A wraparound. When was the last time you saw a wraparound, JB? How about that? It's still alive here from Assumption College.
Oh, great.
Not enough of that, is there?
Nah. Need more of that in the game.
Totally. Especially 6 and a 7. This is good stuff here in Assumption College. They've got the footy, and that's a great tackle.
Great tackle.
Kelly. They've certainly got some whippers in their side, Assumption College. Now that they're close to where we are on the broadcast tower. They're just a lot of wiry customers. Kicking not on the last. And getting to a kick, which is good. That turns around Darcy Kerr. So, tackle there is Aiden Byrne. Again, they go to this left-hand side. Villa College, tell you what.
Darcy would go down the touchline.
Tell you what's going on over there. Those blokes around in 2032, they're off to Brisbane with a bat in their hand. There's your relay team. There's a lot of wheels out there. Just in the middle of the park here for Villa to set play. Buchanan's to the right and goes that way. Takes to the line, steps off the right. Take that within 25 metres, right in front of the uprights here at the northern end. There he goes again, Jet Tupu looking for an offload, gets it, rolls it out the back here. Still alive here for Villanova College. Hudson Bishop will take that within 15. Last tackle now, says the referee. Buchanan's a dummy half, so they're going to put it through the hands here. Not ideal passing right to left. Catching drawing the defender. I think he's gone over and scored in the corner. He's going to check with the touch judge. He's going to take a couple of steps back, which indicates a try for mine, and it is. JB, any clue?
Yeah, it's Darcy Woodger. That's great finishing from Darcy. He didn't have a lot of room to move, and Twinkle Toes out there. He down the touchline and puts it down in the corner. It was really good footy, to be honest. They shifted the ball in the last. Hudson Bishop got tackled, which sort of left him a little bit out of the loop, and Jack Buchanan's jumped in the dummy half and fired a ball there to Lockie Francis, who's got the ball to some space on the edge. It's a great try.
Well, at one point there, it looked like it had broken down because of the pass going to grass, but they kept it alive, and Assumption College previously in their cover defence had got there, but they're a strong outfit on that left-hand side, Villa College. We talked about Sean Kelly on this right side, but Darcy Kerr, Woodger, led up the middle there by Jet Tupu.
Yeah, the young centre out there on that left-hand side is only a year 10 boy, Ollie Kotzer, so it's his first start, and he's doing a really good job out there.
We're on the 21. So this is a doable kick here for Kelly.
this has probably been what's letting them down a little bit too. They've scoring a lot of tries in their previous 2 games, just not kicking a lot of goals. So that's a great strike from Sean, though. There you go. I've put the
You and I both.
put the mock on him, and he's kicked it.
But I suppose the nature of the beast is because your outside men are scoring so many points.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for their conversions. They're only young kids. You know, look at the legs on the young fella there. Or you needed a front row to try and get that one through the sticks with the breeze, but not a bad strike. We talked about for and against. As I said, there's a game, the first game this morning, with both sides have had 2 wins each, and the for and against was the same. So I don't know how they're going to separate that. Oh, that's going to be touched. I think he might have been in front, but anyway, it's not come off the hand, I suppose. There'll be play on. Meredith. Also no slouch on the right-hand side here, and here he comes. Jet Tupu again. 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. Might have been actually 5 there at one point. They come back on side. And again, another forward run. That's a good carry.
It's a great carry from Edison Manane.
Yeah. He's big enough to be a forward again. Now coming in to do some work is Sean Kelly. Over halfway now here for Villanova College. 8 minutes remaining. Throws the dummy there to Darcy Kerr. He'll take that tackle on the far side. Back line to the right. Here they come. And again with Manane with his second carry in this set. Cannon. Crossfield kick. Breeze. Has to be judged nicely. Takes it in the in goal area. I won't say it was too much juice, just to misjudge the win there. So Jason Dean, the good catch there, will bring it back to the 22.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him probably put it through the hands again. It's tough kicking conditions here, and you don't need to get much wrong to get it wrong. And would have liked to see him put it through their hands again. Every time they've been down here, they've looked dangerous.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. The fact that it's hard for them to take a catch underneath the high ball, but it's even harder to get the ball in the right spot in these conditions for the kicker. So it goes both ways. And yeah, you're right. They put it through the hands and scored a lot of points left and right of the park. As they see Assumption College now make some metres. Gee, this guy can step left and right. Good carry, might be the centre. Is there
it's a 13, I think.
13. Oh, he's a lock.
Yeah, good on his
Bacon,
feet.
yeah. Oh, that's a good tackle. Puts him on his back, the half-back. Wayne Wright. Kick, not ideal.
Yeah, that's the conditions again, isn't it?
I think it might come off the outside of his boot as well, and then with the breeze pushing it back. So execution letting down Assumption when they've got that last tackle option.
That's a great run from Max Green. He's been really good, Max Green, the last couple of days. He's usually an outside back, and they're playing him in the edge back row and doing a really good job.
Just looking just outside there was Manane, doesn't get the ball. Now he will have an opportunity. Long striding, isn't he?
Yeah, good pedigree, Eddie Manane. He's actually Anthony LaFranchi's nephew. Most would remember a premiership winner at the Tigers and fair footballer with the Titans as well in his day.
Darcy Kerr makes an appearance on the right-hand side of the park here, which is good to see. Agnola. Options left and right here for the hooker. Last tackle. I saw the last hand go in the air, and it will be a knock-on and changeover. So Villanova on this occasion unable to execute their last tackle option. Oh, why didn't the last? And they get the scrum feed. He's
called a strip there, which is a very tough call on Assumption. It probably wasn't a great play, to be honest. Thought it was on out the back, but yeah, that's a tough call. Thought they defended that fairly well.
How do you go here? Like Hudson Bishop's the number 9. Buchanan's going to go in at lock. He'll take it off the back. So much talent left and right. Which way do you go? It's with Darcy Kerr now. Kerr will take that tackle 10 out from the try line. Looks left and right. Finds a ball runner. Might be Agnola again. Good defence there from Assumption. Didn't get too much further past them where he got the footy. Buchanan takes the line. Oh, the gap opens up. Buchanan and the cover defence comes and stops him. He's actually held up. He got across the line, so they'll go back 10 metres.
Just lacks a yard of speed, I think.
I think he's got the speed. I just think they saw him coming. Assumption they got underneath. He's nothing wrong with his speed, JB. And if it is,
not as quick as his father.
No. Good. Oh, that's a good shot.
They go left
Great
here.
tackle.
I reckon they're a chance if they can get the ball to the left edge.
Collins.
Oh, great tackle.
Still manning up there. Josh Collins again with a tackle. A try-saving one. Last tackle, says the referee. They go to the left-hand side. The money side here for Villanova. And the cover defence is good from Assumption. 3.5 minutes to go in this first half. 16-0 in favour of the boys from Cooperoo. It'll be interesting to see how they respond after half-time, but they can't leak any more points. Assumption College, if they're going to put some pressure on, but the scoreboard pressure always lead to impatience. Oh, that's a lovely break out the back here. It's Darcy Kerr.
Oh, great tackle.
Well, he showed you the sideline, didn't he?
Yeah, no, did a really good job there.
Wainwright with a great carry, goes for a run. Bruton, I should say. Dart from dummy half. Davis. They've got some wiry nippy
They have.
players, haven't they?
Just got to hold on to the footy,
Yep.
and they're worrying the Villa defence when they do that.
Denny to Byrne. Byrne gets across the 30. Dummy half is Davis. It's the last tackle. It's their option. Takes the line, puts a dinking kick over the top there. There's Doyle.
That's tough to take. He's done well there. Oh, no, he's knocked it on.
So they have one more. Well, he's knocked it on the Assumption player, is it?
No, Darcy Woodgert, she was blowing around in the breeze there and sort of dipped on him late, I think.
So Assumption one more.
They get a
Assault,
chance here with a bit of field position late in this half. They've had no footy down here, so this will be a great opportunity for them to put some points on the board.
There's Hayden Byrne, probably a 30-kilo back rower. Crash ball. Does he get his arm over and score the try? I think he has. There's a lot of celebrating. I'm thinking it might have been Josh Collins, the 12. Could be wrong there, but that's good work there.
Yeah, well, he ran
Didn't give
really
up.
hard into the hole, and he deserved what he got. It was crashed over.
They will promote the footy and score. I think it might have been the 12. We'll get a confirmation at half-time with 90 seconds remaining in this first half. Conversion important. 16 points to 4. It's number 12. So Josh Collins, he's been strong, Josh Collins. I've seen him in defence, been quite involved. So that'll give some motivation for Assumption College into the second half and give Villanova a job's not done.
It's
Address at half-time.
Exactly what they needed, Assumption College. They'd be, I think they'd be pretty happy with that, to be honest. If they can kick this and go 16-6, they've had no field position, and the moment they got some, they've come up with some points. So.
No field position, probably only 40% of the footy. So Doyle, that's not a bad strike, waved away. I don't think we'll get to a resumption. So 16 points to 4. Central, don't forget our major sponsor, CQ University, Struddies, the Fogs, and also to the NRL. We saw Big Mel Meninga lurking around here this morning. ABC Radio, so some of the Fogs are here. Bob Linden is apparently going to be running around soon. Matty Singh, I think. That's the half-time hooter. We'll take a break here. John Buchanan, as the scoreline, 16 points to 4 in favour of Villa College. Back shortly.
Into the arms of Farnworth. Booming! Oh, what a shot, Bostock. Katoa. Oh, held beautifully. Oh, that is just brilliant. Kicking for Bostock. Yeah! What a try, Jack Bostock. The crowd wants him to take off. He does take off. Just sit back and enjoy this wonderful sight. Last tackle, the poking kick, and it's a try. Sam McIntyre poaches one. Robson's away. What a tackle. Oh, Purdue straight through and he scores. Purdue, another try for the youngster.
For more than 160 years, Brisbane Catholic Education has educated generations of families in our schools. Covering the city, coast and country, our 140 plus schools across southeast Queensland are united to deliver an innovative and holistic education, one that nurtures students' minds, hearts and spirits, all with the aim of forging a brighter future. Brisbane Catholic Education, an education to believe in.
Or barbecue stones. Good to go? Oh, how long have we got? A minute. All right, you ready, JB?
Yeah, all good.
Let's do it. Yep. I'm about to get underway, and now Assumption College will have to contend with wind and sunshine and a deficit of 12 points, but they've shown John Buchanan, especially in this last 8 minutes of that half, that they can cause some damage with ball in hand. They just got to try and hang on to it.
Yeah, I think the message from their coach at halftime would have been, let's just get through our sets and win some field position by running hard and kicking long and sort of force Villanova to come out of their own end a little bit. And I think if they can do that, they're going to give themselves a massive chance here to come back.
Yeah, Assumption College from Warwick, 480 students there. They'd be sweating out there in these conditions. This is boiling hot here for Warwick players. Away we go. He's with Borger. It's not a bad kick to start things off, and Assumption College are going to knock that ball on. And they'll come up with the footy, Villanova, straight away, and that's not what the instructions at half-time, as John Buchanan alluded to, would have been. Hang on to the footy, and that's a pretty smart kick into the breeze. We talked about it yesterday, JB, how you can use the breeze in your face to have that footy sit up.
Yeah, definitely. Really good result. He's dropped it on contact as well, and then Villa's forced a pass, which they probably didn't need to do, but he hasn't really played an advantage there. But Assumption probably got out of jail in the end. They're going to get the footy back.
maybe at the other end there, but 16-4. Seen a couple of handy breaks there. One of those there from Riley Wainwright led to a try for Assumption College, and Riley Bacon, the 13. I'll tell you what, he's smaller than the halfback, but geez, he can make some meters.
Yeah, he's a tough little fella.
Yeah. Oop, knock on. Yeah, he tried to cover it up there, Jack Coleman. Walks away kicking rocks here, but
he's a big lad, isn't he?
He's a big boy.
Hate to be footing the food bill at home for him. He looks like a big lump.
Yeah, but I think that's what they need to use, that middle third, try and ruffle the feathers. But they got Jet Tupu. I think he might have, is he having a blow? Or no, he might be in the scrum there. That's not an ideal pass here, but it's been recovered. Kerr went through his hands, but had a teammate behind him to cover that up. This fella here, he's look at Gnola. That's his 4th carry since he's come on. He's got about 15 minutes in the bank every time he picks it up.
Yeah, he's a handful. He's a union kid. Actually hasn't played a lot of league as far as I know, and I watched him through the ALC rugby year, and he was very good.
He's a chance here for the win to go through, and he will go all the way over there and score a try here. And Villanova through Sean Kelly. He gets a double. And the try-scoring machine with the red hair puts another one in the bank, JB.
Yeah, that's just a great line from Shawnee, playing in the centres now. By the looks of it, he's pushed in one, and yeah, he's come a long way, Sean. I've seen him come through as a young kid, and a few years ago, I think he had a few doubts about, playing league and even union, but his last couple of years have been terrific. He's quite fast, runs a good line, he's a tough, wiry kid, and doing a really good job.
All right, now you've done a bit of coaching. Tom, you're on the huddle down there at Assumption College, mate. What do you want to get the boys to do? Is it exactly what you said at half time?
Yeah, 100%. It doesn't change.
Yep.
They've really got to. Well, now it's different, I suppose. They've got to kick long and defend a set here and try and make Villa kick from inside their own 40. It'd be a start, and if they can do that, again, they just put themselves in a little bit of the arm wrestle. But
I don't know whether Alec Ball was using his headgear there to give him some direction where to kick it. Well, it's worked. Conversion is successful. That's interesting.
That would have annoyed me sitting there.
Totally. So, 20 points to 4, 16-point gap here for Assumption to come back from. And I reckon Jack Coleman, wearing the number 8 and with the Ciro tape on, wind him up, get him going. You'd be very disappointed about knocking that ball on. As soon as they get that ball in hand, I would throw him in 2 carries every set until he's gassed.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't like to be running into him at the moment either.
Definitely not. Good take there from Buchanan. Swirling conditions as they come back in the line there. And there he is, Coleman. And that's an even better response because I'm not sure who the player was from Villanova. He got absolutely monstered by 3 defenders. I think it's the 17. It's that man again, Agnola. Really belted there by Coleman, but responded and twisted out of it as we go through Buchanan. Takes the line, throws a dummy Buchanan, gets the offload to the right-hand side, spinning turn. That might be Meredith over there, and Meredith will take the tackle almost to the 40-metre line. Kerr, dummy half. Here he goes again. This is the 5.
That's Taj Graham. He's playing in the back row, I think, Taj.
He scored a try here yesterday as well from memory. They go through the hands. Kerr, flick pass, gives it off to Kelly. Kelly in turn moves it on to Ebrington, and Ebrington will take that tackle over the 20-metre line. Lovely stuff here. Last tackle here, Villanova into a killer breeze here. Francis puts it in the in-goal area, and Chase has come through, and that's a good carry there with a lot of traffic coming at him. The fullback might have been there, and Denny. Courageous stuff. Now it's a long way to the other end here for Assumption College, but geez, they've just got weapons left and right here, Villa. But see what Assumption can do and reply with the footy in hand.
Yeah, when they move the ball to the edges, they look really good. Here he goes, young man.
Little fella, look at that. Riley Bacon. Get up and play it. Seems fearless. That's early kick, possible 40-20, but it's not going to get that far. Kerr will pick it up, has a bit of a look to see where he can make a breakthrough, but takes the tackle there of McConnell. Abrington. Good hit there come from Harry Hume, the number 10. So got a couple of big bodies out there. Assumption we've got another one there, a replacement player, Caleb Brownlee. At the moment it's Buchanan. Keeping the ball alive. The other thing I probably might mention, JB, they just can't stop that offload. Yeah, like quick hands and not up there and getting that ball nor tackle. Nain again. Familiar territory here for Villa College. Last tackle. Comes back inside. There's
probably needed to go to the halves there. They not sort of pick the back row one out and had a really good left side set there if they got the ball to Lockie Francis.
That's a good carry. That's a good carry. That's good meters there.
Carry. Yep.
Harry Hume, the Hume Highway.
I need a few more of them, Assumption. Yep. Here's our man again. He's tough little. He's been good.
Well, he's lost the footy. Penalty. Yeah. 2 men in the tackle. 2 in the tackle there. Well, he's got inside a penalty here. He's fearless little fella. He's like a flea. Kick for touch here, so Assumption College. But they've got 3 big humans out here. And Hume being one of those. They need to really test that middle park because Jet Tupu is off at the moment. Here's one. Away he goes. Brownlee. Needs a good quick play the ball here. Good wrestle here from Bill to slow that play the ball down. Lurking. They put it through the hands here. Skips out of one there. Does Denny. Doesn't get away from the second tackle. Here's a good quick play the ball. One-handed pass out the back here, and it's going to be dived on, knocked on. 55 knock-ons there, and I think the first one will go against Assumption College. No, it'll go against Villa. There you go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they knocked it on. Assumption get another chance here just to build a bit of pressure and see if they can get some points.
Plenty of time. I mean, you get 22 to 10 if they can get a converted try.
I find in this level of footy, if they get one, they often get two, you know, so you get two and it puts them back within striking distance and makes it a little bit scary.
Doyle. Ooh,
good little play
from Denny. Denny still got a flick pass here. Probably didn't need to throw that one. Going to suggest it was stripped, but no, just a loose attempted a flick pass, and that's cut that play down. But it's been the order of the day, really, from Assumption. They've looked good and just haven't executed at times and been a little bit impatient with the football. No, that might be actually Graham. Taj Graham. Gets in a headlock. So that will be another fresh set of 6 here for Villanova College. But, geez, tell you what, there's a lot to like about Assumption College. I don't know how many of these students are actually in grade 11, but they'll be dangerous next year if they'll learn a lot from this about ball possession.
There'll be a few Warwick Cowboys out there, I'd imagine. So
yeah, like I said, they'll be sweating out here. This is quite warm conditions for the boys from Warwick. Here's easy meters as you like as Sheridan. Just going too high there, the tacklers. Able to get through. So forward on the blind side here, Villa.
Well, they loaded up. They probably had too many of them.
Yeah, it's crowded.
It's worked out all right.
Foster. Carry there, hit the line there. It's Murnane. As you said, he just, for a union, he knows what to do. He just puts the arm under the ball under the arm. Away he goes. Buchanan goes back the other way. Steps off the right, then the left, and goes over. And Jack Buchanan will come up with a try. And that, I would think, will put the contest to bed with 10 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I think they'd go back to the play before there. They come down the left edge here, Joey Forster, and he put a dent in them. And then Lockie Francis did a great job just to get the ball to the edge again. And yeah, obviously Buchanan there's just pinned the ears back, saw a bit of space, and away he went.
And I just suggest too, maybe, JB, because of the firepower out to the right, they probably were sliding a little bit, assuming that was where the footy was going, and it's almost like rope-a-dope, and then Jack Buchanan goes back in against the sliding defence and just beautiful through there, and gets him in a good position also for the goal kicker. There he goes. Puts a
I'm
kick.
not sure. I don't know why he's gone back 20 metres in this breeze. I'd be trying to get as
5
close as I
metres.
could.
Well, he's put the headgear in front. I'm guessing for direction, or I don't know. That's an interesting concept.
Yeah, I've seen him do it a bit. I don't know whether he uses it as a bit of direction on where he aims, or...
I would assume clearly it's not illegal.
No,
Do what you
well,
like.
I think maybe too. Once he follows through, he's pretty much there, ready to pick it up. That's probably...
Might be. Oh, it might be a good, to get him to follow through. Here he goes. He strikes this one. And it's working. It wasn't the most difficult, but still in these conditions, converts it. So, yeah, a try from Buchanan there has probably taken the game away from Assumption College, but they can certainly put a few on the board. Something to chat about before they go to semi-finals or quarter-finals, I should say, this afternoon. Who they take on, we are unsure of. Looking at the draw, JB, Villanova, who suggesting might be theirs.
I have no idea, mate,
Yeah.
to be honest. I haven't really had a look at it.
8 minutes just under to go.
That's a big kick.
Buchanan has to go backwards, takes that one, drives Buchanan back into the goal area. The wind and the takes it back. There he is again. This Agnola. Tell you what, doesn't mind taking the carry up. We talk about the 13 in Riley Bacon, but like getting the footy in hand, taking a couple of carries. Brownlee, one of the tacklers, still there as Brownlee. Come this broadcast side. He's looking for a flick pass, still going. 40. Slow play, yeah, they're all over him. Took an eternity to get off, and he's got himself a penalty here as the 18 and Rocco tanks. Would have tried in the second minute, Rocco. Not worrying about kicking for touch. Ball in hand. Assumption College would really like him to defend and not leak any more points. There's a little bit of a Bo Peep. So here's an opportunity here, and Bailey Sheridan comes up with an unforced error. Well, I need 6 in the scrum at the moment. Assumption only got 4. Now they got 5. Need one more. Generally the 10 should be in there. There he goes.
Yeah, a bit of confusion there. I think the young hooker's trying to get off the field here, and they made him stay on for the scrum, so should be able to come off now.
Yeah, he's not good.
I think he's maybe a little dislocation of the finger or something there.
Well, 15's also got a bit of a limp out there for Assumption. War of attrition here for the men from Warwick as we push their way into. Oh, is he trying to get through there? That's a skipping run there from Davis. He gets through there, and opportunities were.
He's tried
Open
hard.
up, yeah.
The little hooker. He really has.
MacArthur, 20 out. Bit of a back line to the left-hand side. Here they go that way. Catch and pass, and forward in the back line. How good. Pops it over the top. That's good footy. Lovely stuff there from the 10. And Harry Hume, he had a good game. Harry Hume, the 10. Getting involved. Now the fullback puts a kick into the in-goal area there, but they're away to that one. And Denny with that kick, maybe ball in hand, JB.
Yeah, good clean up there from Hudson Bishop. Just stayed moving and anticipated really well.
Yeah, I don't think it was, certainly wasn't the last, so. Denny
I don't mind seeing that though from Assumption. They obviously trying to come up with some points, and
that's a good hit,
they're still their contact's still been good. And
Everybody's got the arms in there, look like the Oprah. So, final 5 minutes to this one. Marker defence offside there. That's good play there from Hudson Bishop, was it?
yeah, got another penalty. He's good at that. Wants to play fast, but refs pulling him back. That's one of my big bugbears in the game. Some of the refs let you play on fast, others pull it back. I'm not sure what the rule is on, when they can and can't tap and play quick?
In that instance, I agree. I think they find that they can't have a quick tap when it's close to in the end zone.
Yeah, okay.
Because they're not set, especially the referee himself. But I agree. In middle third of the park, should be play on.
There we
I did
go.
actually ask Sean Chapman about that yesterday.
Okay. Here's our tap again. And
well, it hasn't happened for 30 minutes.
Every side, though.
Yeah. Quick play the ball, Buchanan. Buchanan with Agnola. Agnola still going as Agnola drives towards the 20. Bodies all over the park over there at the moment. Kind of walked off the mark there a little bit. Sheridan. Buchanan has a forward running off his left shoulder. He's running in front of him there. Takes a dive there. Avoid the obstruction penalty.
Yeah, just lost their way a little bit.
There's no stranger, this man named Darcy Woodger. He scored a try in the 10th minute. Now it's the last. Buchanan juggles it. Puts a kick in the in goal. And there's the big number 10 playing fullback. He's seagulling in the back there, Harry Hume. He's having a great game, Harry. He'd be saying, I should be wearing 6. Oh, no, a knock on there, right. When you didn't want one, Harry Hume was saying, I've done all the hard work. Actually, Hume's gone to the back.
Well, he was cleaning up. He was probably deserves the rest, the big fella.
Yeah, he's gone to the sideline and been replaced there by Jack Coleman. But Villanova College will have a scrum-feed 10 out. Buchanan will lock the scrum. So he'll take it off the back. So they've got a set play here to the left involving Darcy Woodgers at the back, but doesn't go to him. Kurt. Underneath there somewhere. Oh, that's lovely work there from that's now we talked about diving in the corner, and he's done that. It's Angus Meredith, and that's a good try.
Yeah, good hands. Got nice and low there, young Gussie. Did a really good job. He's been really solid the last couple of days. He's sort of played mainly centre, but he's on the wing at the moment. Yeah, he's done a really good job.
But we talked, I talked about the dive in there. But he had to dive into the corner there.
Well, he had to get low.
Yeah.
Did a good job.
Good wingers try. Wow. Hang on a second. So the regular goal kick has been punted because it's too windy.
I think he's off the field, so.
Right. I'll give him that then. Shawnee Kelly. I thought it wasn't Sean Kelly, actually. Who was it?
Alex Borgia was the kicker before, yeah.
This is Alex Kelly. Sean Kelly, I should say. Yeah, I thought, wow.
Oh, this is his side. I'm no goal kicker, John, but I'd say aiming right upright and just let the wind do the rest of the work.
Drives. You need your legs here to kick this one over, mate. It's going to be a hard ask. And that will give us full time, you would think. 32 points to 4. Maybe 34, but Mother Nature might win this one, and does so. 32 points to 4. Another clinical display here from Villanova College. Their back line again. I'm looking at the try-scoring list, and apart from Rocco Tanks, 2 tries to Sean Kelly, 1 to Meredith, 1 to Woodger, and 1 to Buchanan. Just highlights how strong this back line is. But obviously on the back is some good forward work led by Jed Tupu. And obviously for Assumption College, they were strong there. Middle of the park, they had the big forwards going there, but also their 13, Riley Bacon, was fearless in what he could do, and that's going to be not a good way to end the half, or the game, I should say. A little bit of push and shove. The push and shove gets a little bit heavier. Actually, the last game we had on here also ended a little bit of a push and shove. And that will be full-time. JB, thank you for your time, mate. Hope you get back on here again this afternoon.
No worries, mate.
We'll see you again soon, and go and get warm. Go and burn some stuff. All right, mate. Cheers. Thank you.